the people who review movies now are not credible like they used to be. Siskel and Ebert were two dudes fucking doing fucking movie, and you were waiting for that thumbs up, and usually it was legitimate. But like the at the movie sissies, like, can you trust those two assholes? And these kind of nerdy Trekkie fan, dude, they're Trekkie fan. These are people that dress up as Spock, who are doing movie interviews now.
They might be more critical then. Yeah, if they are,
not if it's nostalgic for them. Though.
Wait a minute, I got something to add to this whole discussion.
Saying.
Hold on, we're talking about Star Trek, J.J. Abrams, Cloverfield, and I'm looking at a guy that hated Cloverfield.
Cloverfield, matter of fact, I have an enemy in that meathead that had the camera in that movie. Just because I said that shit, we was in Montreal, and he's just looking at me like,
Miller,
he got drunk. You're a fat fuck.
Fuck you.
You fat fuck. Does he call me? I go,
this in my movie, motherfucker.
Okay. Come here, give me a kiss, TJ.
Who was the movie reviewer that said to you?
Jeffrey Lyons.
Jeffrey Lyons.
No one asked you, because right at the end of the screening, Patrice was like, what'd you say? That stinks, or skip it, or something.
It. Overfield.
I kind of liked it, too.
I watched it 2 more times. And it just didn't do what it should have did. And I was critical of it because it bugged me because it could have did so much more. So it is J.J. Abrams. Evidently, he's a monster in terms of getting movies made. Yeah. Because I always wondered, how the fuck do you get the rights to make something, another Star Trek?
Yeah.
Like where you go, I like this idea. You know what? I'm going to make Bridge Over the River Kwai again just to do it. Do you know what kind of fucking shit you got to do that?
I want those rights, and how do I get that?
How do I get that? I want to remake Jaws. What?
Yeah. Get that lady from the fucking...
Eventually they'll remake Jaws, though. You know it'll happen.
That is who she looks like, the Jaws movie poster coming up in the water.
Holy shit, yeah.
Oh, my God.
They will remake Jaws.
Robert
in our
Shaw,
lifetime.
How do you recast fucking Robert Shaw in that movie?
I say you give
let's recast Jaws right
Give it
now.
another 10 years.
Jesus.
Ewan McGregor, how he say his name, he'll be in it.
As who?
Whatever.
I say
Robert Shaw.
He'll be Robert Shaw, you think?
Sure.
Ewan McGregor?
Yeah, his big name.
I think you need someone a little more gruff.
A little gruff?
Yeah, a little more gruff.
Rachel Maddow.
All right.
How about Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman.
Had
about enough of Hugh Jackman.
Enough of him.
What a silly name.
Steve as
Yes.
How such a little wimpy guy plays such a fucking character like Wolverine and pulls it off?
A who guy?
He is a little wimpy fucking Broadway.
He looks like a beast to me.
I know. But if you see him like...
he's a teeny little dude.
Oh, yeah, and he's like a Broadway. He hosted the fucking like Tony Awards and shit.
But the real Wolverine is in the book is 5'1" or some shit.
Oh, really?
Really?
I mean, I could be, but he's a teeny dude. He's like a midget.
Danny?
I thought he was small too. I figured he was like 5'7", 8". He's not. He's actually almost 6'3".
He's 6.
I'm surprised.
We have no business doing a radio show.
Hugh Jackman is 6'3".
He's just called Hugh Jackman a midget, and he's an inch and a half shorter than me. He's a monster.
I don't feel bad about my leave-on bit earlier now.
Hold the phone.
Wolverine is only 5 something.
In the books, Wolverine is like 5'3" or something. He's supposed to be a tiny little guy.
I thought he was small.
6'4".
Hey, let's get intern
Wolverine's
David in here for the Wolverine movie review, by the way.
Yeah, now that we're talking about it.
Now that I don't feel bad confusing Tiny Dancer with Leave-On.
Stunned.
Yeah, we're fucking up all over the place.
Fuck it.
You just fucking took a foot
I
off
was
his
with you, though. I was with Ann. I thought he was a small guy, too.
He just took a foot off this guy.
Intern David, everyone.
I chopped a foot off a Wolverine.
David?
Did you crack his crackers?
Yeah, I just crushed them all.
Patrice just wanted some saltines.
Eat them anyway, they're so good.
And Jimmy just smashed them. What a prick.
What is that? You're an asshole,
Yeah,
man.
What's more satisfying than
Can't
that?
even do it.
No, eating crumbs. Hi, David.
Hello there.
What's wrong with you? You don't like tuna fish?
I like tuna salad, but I don't like tuna fish, watery tuna fish, watery, smelly tuna fish from a can I don't like.
Why? No. What happened?
It just smells it smells disgusting. It's making me, like, nauseous.
Is it?
Yeah. And I was all the way down the hall and I smelled it.
Yeah.
We have
sure
a
it
tuna
was that?
fish can we could have him smell?
How about the filter?
Ah.
What, he really hates that? What's
It
the
smells
big deal?
really. It smells disgusting.
No, this one doesn't.
Oh,
It's
yes, it
fish.
does. It does. It just smells really just. Ooh.
You don't like it? Do you,
No.
you don't eat gefilte?
The filter fish, yes, I do.
Isn't that awful?
That's disgusting.
No, that doesn't smell bad at all. No.
Doesn't that shit smell real bad?
Yes.
It does, right?
Terrible.
How about herring?
Eat
I
herring?
hate that. I'm a Jew and I don't like herring.
Ah.
Go figure.
You're Jewish?
I'm a Jewish and a Jew not liking herring.
Didn't know that.
Go figure.
I don't like herring, no.
Oh, well, you just put, it looked like Sam was putting tuna on the pussy of the fucking the rubber
No.
ass and pussy
I'm holding
Hey,
that.
David, you bringing the ass and pussy home to fuck
and give it a review.
and give it a review for Friday?
We want
I
you to
don't know.
review.
I don't know if I can bring that home.
Yeah,
No?
he lives with his parents. That could
Yeah.
be a problem.
I don't know if I can bring that home.
Say it's a novelty yarmulke and
Yeah.
wear it on your head.
I don't know if I can bring it home.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right. David, what's up with the Wolverine movie review?
Yes.
You went and saw the movie?
Yeah, so I went and saw the movie for free.
Ah.
For free.
Yes.
Yes.
His big catchphrase now is for free.
Yep, we had a free movie screening. Me and Sam, E-Rock, intern Jill, and intern
Right.
Matt.
Right.
And the movie is very, very good. I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed Wolverine.
Gave
Yes,
it
I
a
said-
1 in the Daily News.
Yeah.
They
it
did?
got horrible
One
reviews.
star.
A fucking 1.
And it made $87 million in
Yeah.
one weekend.
Doesn't matter. People wanted to see it. Fuck
Yeah.
the 1 star.
I enjoyed it because one of the reasons why I enjoyed it is because I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm a big superhero fan, so that's why I liked it.
You prefer DC Comics?
No, I prefer Marvel.
Is there
I
really,
don't like DC.
I mean, I'm dumb. Is there really a difference between the two?
Yes.
Marvel
What's the difference, really?
Marvel is just prolific in they have a world.
Yeah.
DC has a, they tried to have a world, but it's really
What's the big name
Is
in
it like
DC
Coke?
Comics?
Batman.
Superman.
DC is
Cola.
Batman and Superman.
Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman is coming out with one.
Yeah.
And then there's 4 biggies, and then it's just a bunch of side characters. Marvel have a lot of. The 4 biggies is Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, and Aquaman.
Okay.
Yeah, what about
And then the
Flash?
rest is like, I would say Flash is B. They're B. It's 1A and then there's 1B. I say the Flash. You couldn't do a whole movie on the Flash. You don't even know who's the Flash's main enemy. Like you got to name their main fucking enemy.
Molasses.
Molasses Man. fucking thumb toe man.
Heather Mills.
And DC is. It's just not, and we grew up on DC Comics too.
Who does
But
DC
it's always
have?
cornier. It's
Superman and
Oh,
Batman.
they have them? Okay.
Yeah.
But there's no they have fucking Apache Chief. Like, huh?
He's good, though.
He's good, but it's not,
Look at Jimmy. He doesn't know.
DC has the Justice League, right?
Why do you prefer DC, though?
Yeah,
It's so
but-
weird.
I don't prefer it. I just saying about it. I prefer Marvel.
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 Yeah, Marvel is much
Right.
adulter.
Yeah.
It's just more adult.
All right. What else you got on Wolverine? there,
So I'm
David?
saying if you don't, one of the things I have to say about it is if you don't like Marvel and you don't like superheroes, you're probably not going to like the movie.
Oh.
And another thing about this movie you should know, about 80% of the movie is just action, special effect, my claws versus my long fingernails, blowing something up, big special effects. That's like 80% of the movie is that.
What's
So-
the other 20?
The other 20 is just like backstory and about relationship a little bit, and
And then what's the other 10?
that's 20 and 80. That's 100.
Stabbing.
All right.
Yeah.
Wanted to check
So,
your math skills.
Last hour and a half.
So I'm gonna say
show
that-
you my powers.
So what I'm gonna say is that if you're not a big fan of like the action, the hardcore action, fighting, the
What
blowing
kind
up,
of
then you're not gonna like the movie.
What kind?
Hardcore action, and then you're not gonna like the movie.
Or action.
Even though the greatest superhero movie of all time, Batman Returns.
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
The Batman
No,
Returns.
wait.
Oh, Batman. Sorry.
Yes.
Batman Begins.
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah.
Begins.
I knew what you were trying to say.
Batman
yes.
Begins is
I thought the first one was
best
amazing.
hero movie ever made.
With Liam Neeson?
Yes.
And it's
I don't think so.
And it's over
Yes.
the original Superman, which used to be #1.
Patrice, I'm so with you. Love the second Batman movie, but that first one was amazing.
I think The Dark Knight was better.
Amazing.
No way, man.
I enjoyed it more.
I tell you why the first one was
Christian
better.
Bale stinks.
because it took away, if you're a big fan, it took away the suspension of disbelief where they added that Morgan Freeman character, and everything had like when you watch the old Batman TV show, you go, who built the Bat car? GM, nigga? And who built the cave? Like a construction company that is somewhere knowing that they built the Bat cave, but they're just proud of it quietly, like, yeah, we got the fucking thing.
Can you imagine the permits you'd have to get to build a
Bat cave? Hey, listen, put that fucking computer code over here, Jim. Right. And then it even explained why the villains wore costumes. That movie was fucking
it was a great
amazing.
Setup.
And then it pushed, it was so good it pushed the original Superman into number 2.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on this.
Yeah.
You think it'd be hard to get a car that fucking has fire coming out the back when you're going to get gas?
That's what I'm saying.
There's no reason for the fire. You don't need it.
The idea that everything
Burning
that
people's
Batman had was his own company for army shit that no one bought. It just was
right.
That fucking
explained
movie
a lot.
was amazing, dude.
And Liam Neeson, man, showing him how to fight
It
and
was
all that
just
crap.
the whole fucking movie was really good.
There's nothing. I think the Dark Knight
And they switched
was
out the
great,
broads.
but
They switched out the broads. What's her name? Tom Cruise's wife.
Katie
way
got knocked
better.
up.
Katie Holmes.
I thought they were both bad, but Gyllenhaal, you just don't believe that major crime lords and lawyers were fighting over that face.
Right.
It just bothered me, dude.
Yes. They were trying to make her be the sex pod, and I didn't
think
buy
best-
that wasn't working.
I think best hero girl in a movie is Gwyneth Paltrow in Iron Man.
Iron Man ruled.
She did not fuck that movie up, man. She was great as,
You know something?
as that.
You bring up a very good point.
Think of movie women. Margot Kidder was great, but here's another thing. Too ugly for Superman to turn Earth backwards.
Right.
I'm not turning Earth back. I'm not going to fly through my father's imaginary face telling me not to do it to fucking help this bitch who died in a sand trap. She should have.
You just simplified the movie perfectly. You're so right.
Is
Too
exactly
ugly
it.
for
You're
me,
so
and
fucking right.
too ugly for Superman too.
What would you
give up my powers?
Hold
I
on.
wouldn't give up my powers.
Patrice, you're
10 porn stars.
You're Superman. What would you do for Margot Kidder?
I would have tried to pull that car out if she wasn't living out of super blue sand. I'd have tried to super suck the sand out of her fucking lungs. If she didn't live then,
that's as far as you would go.
I would have smashed her body into a diamond.
That's about as far as you would go.
And fucked it and gave it to my new girl.
And then blame Jimmy Olsen.
But to do that whole Earth thing, fuck that, right?
Spin and then do that scream where I ignored my father saying, "Son, don't do this shit.
Don't do this.
Fuck
I told
that, Dad."
you.
And to say that average looking, alcoholic looking bitch.
That's funny.
Nope. The original Lois Lane that was on the train in the movie, the one that played the one in the...
Oh, yeah, the original.
I'd have believed her more. She was believable as a sort of sexy, sassy bitch.
Back in the day.
What is wrong with you guys? The original Lois Lane?
Yes!
On the TV show?
She was more sexy for George Reeves.
She was horrendous.
But they all were back then.
You just accepted that they were all
Yeah,
horrendous?
they were all, they had that same stupid hairdo and the wacky hats. The I Love Lucy hat.
They're making another Iron Man, right?
Yes, they're doing it now.
Part
Damn,
two.
was that
Don
movie
Cheadle.
fucking great.
That may have been...
I like that better than the Batman
was
movie.
good.
What's the top 5
What?
all time?
Superhero movies?
The Batman with Halle Berry, I think, is the best one.
Catwoman, yeah.
No, the Catwoman was the worst. Top 5 worst, top 5 best.
See, I didn't see enough of them, so
I've seen them all.
kind of out. Kind of out.
Yeah,
on this.
Daredevil, horrendous.
That was
Ghost
terrible.
Rider.
Horrendous.
What about Hulk?
The Punisher remake was
The-
terrible. The
the
first one
fu-
with Dolph Lundgren, wow, that was a
That-
great
you
movie.
didn't mind that?
I like that one. It was the second one with Thomas
Jane. But then they did another. What is it with the Punisher?
There's a new Punisher coming out.
What is with the Punisher where they
don't
won't stop
know.
making that shit?
Yeah.
The new Punisher, but the number one best is that Batman Begins. It just hits you.
It was solid.
2 is Superman. 3 is Superman 2. 4 is
3
Iron
is
Man.
Superman
And then
2.
5 is, I think, X-Men 2.
Wait, Superman 2 was Which one now?
That was with
That was
Zod.
the one with Zod.
Zod.
Kneel before
Okay.
Zod.
Zod.
Okay. You didn't like the 3D Superman one they made?
Oh,
when the
with
guy
Richard
goes-
Pryor. Oh man.
No, the one that
Gus.
was out a few years ago.
3D.
Oh, the new one.
Superman Returns?
Yeah, Superman
Yeah,
Returns.
you had the 3D glasses.
Oh, Superman
I had the fucking
Returns?
3D glasses at the iMac experience.
Superman Returns is one of the worst ones. What they did to that
Yeah, they did, you know,
is terrible.
no
That one of that
action.
kid Rolf, who should have been in movies after that, but you haven't seen him since.
Kevin Smith
I was the
had a
only one
great
that saw it
review
with
of
the 3D
that.
glasses?
He goes, in a Superman movie, I want to see Superman actually fight somebody and like punch someone.
It was a lot of love.
Yeah, a lot of love and fucking.
All right.